EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Tonight we wrap up this Thanksgiving weekend with a compelling matchup, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Los Angeles Rams. SoFi Stadium. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They start the drive with Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
I would think as a play caller, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
2nd and 10. They run it again with Cook. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Open man is Atwell, complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn it to a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Cook up the gut. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, LA! James Cook hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready? Take your time. Past the 60. Let's go.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. They've got his man complete. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Here's Harris on 1st and 10. Touchdown! Jalen Hyatt, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Jets are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, and they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the Riders giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Again, it's Cook. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Rams at 4-7 now on the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They get the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Levis on 3rd down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Fourth down, Levis. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. (7-7), our score after 1. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to the ground, Cook. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Levis looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 37. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll try the middle with Cook, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Here's Cook again, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
That is caught. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 15-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. A give. This is Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tutu Atwell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead. Out for the PAT, here's Johnson. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Harris. And that is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Again, he'll drop to throw. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. That is incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Levis. They'll find a man over the middle. Tutu Atwell. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. On 1st down, Levis. He sets to fire deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, LA! Tutu Atwell with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense and more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown, Jets! Dalvin Cook from 3 yards out. And the Jets get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Slide for the PAT. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. First and 10, here's Levis. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
First and 10, it's Levis. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now a second and 10. Levis out of the shotgun now. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Now again, it's Levis looking to throw it. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Levis back to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Gabriel Davis from 19 yards away. And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Offense taking over for their next possession. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. He's going to air one out. And this is incomplete. Looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
So the incompletion, and now it's second and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Off-play action. Harris. He's going to try and go deep again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Harris now, off the play fake. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Michael Pilardi now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. On the return is Peterson. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
To throw is Harris. Looking to throw on second down. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Levis now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on 2nd and long. Levis. It's caught. Cooper. They'll give him 4 yards there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Levis sets up to throw here. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Field goal unit and Brian Johnson out there. From the left hash, this from 46. And Johnson's kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Harris. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a completion to Wilson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Harris. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Harris on 3rd down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Levis on third down. It's caught by Davis. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Fourth down, Levis. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Levis looking to throw. Touchdown, Rams. Tutu Atwell. His third touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Rams will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 24. Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Harris throwing on first down. He finds Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Call that a very strong gain of 24. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Harris. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Handoff comes to Cook. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 113 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now Cook running right. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, But they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, 18, go.
Levis from the gun. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Levis throwing for it on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Rams 1st down. Well, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Levis. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
19 Tiger. Buffalo 18.
They'll throw it again with Levis. They'll find a man over the middle, 2-2 Atwell. And the Rams are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Right back to Atwell. That's complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Johnson for the extra point try. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. Here's Harris on 1st down. This one deep for Wilson. And this is taken in at the 5. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is down to 24. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Bronco 80. 79 Bronco.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to take another shot here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Go.
Throwing quickly out wide, Atwell. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Levis to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And Levis going back to the air. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
Harris now. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Play action now. Levis. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Levis sets up to throw here. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. The partner under the lights in prime time, this offense, they gave